Your core energies today, Leo, are victory, master manifester, and get out of your head. What we see is that you are in manifestation mode. You might not be feeling this way, obviously, but there is something that you have already done or that you're about to do, which is going to lead to some sort of victory. When we talk about victory, we might be talking about something small, a small step which could lead to a major event, major transformation, or something big already, a reward, good news, beautiful turnout of events, something that will really show you that things are about to change and are taking you where you wanted it to be. Underneath victory, we have better than you can imagine. So it's clear that although you've had a very specific vision of what you wanted this to be, it's actually going to turn out to be even better. Certain details, the overall evolution of this is going to turn out to be not only what you wanted it to be, but also what you deserve that maybe you didn't even know you deserved. Because when we dream big, think about it. If you could write yourself a check, for example, right now, and write any amount on it, most of us would write 1 million, $10 million. No, very few people are going to write $1 quadrillion, right? And so that is what we see right here. You are dreaming big and you have a specific goal you want to achieve. But the truth is that if you do the right thing, what will manifest for you will be way more than what you know already you deserve. You are right here the manifestor of the situation, master manifestor, and you're about to shine. So this is all up to you at this moment in time. Even if it doesn't feel like it, there is something right here that you're gonna do which will deeply, deeply impact the situation and will place you on a completely different path. You know, with the You're About to Shine card, what I see is that there is something that will give you some sort of success, public recognition, and will let people around you really look up to you and tell you, how did you do that? How did you go from that to this? It feels impossible, but look at you. You're gonna have admirers here for sure. Now, get out of your head. Unknown gift. There is something that maybe you think you don't have, something that is blocking your process right now because you're thinking, if I don't have that, if I don't achieve that, then it's not gonna be possible for me to do this, right? But obviously with get out of your head, this doesn't feel like a real issue. And there is something around you already that can help you out. So obviously we'll see what this is about, okay? So these are your core energies. Let's unpack them and let's see what this situation is about. Okay. The main energy for the reading is the Five of Swords. And I can see there why the Get Out of Your Head card comes up. Look at this. You are definitely thinking about something right here, which feels to me like a disappointment from the past. For example, say that you have applied for something, for a job, for any sort of application right here in the past, okay? Or even you open your heart to somebody. What you got in return was actually a huge rejection, and it impacted the way you saw yourself. It impacted the way you felt when it came to these sort of risks that you maybe have taken multiple times in life and that often have not paid off at all. And so with the Five of Swords being the main energy, it feels like this is actually something you really need to work on. And what's important is understanding that no one can defeat you until you defeat yourself. And it's very important to see it that way. Otherwise, you always feel at the mercy of the currents, at the mercy of other people's decisions, moods, aspirations. You'll never feel in control. So start working on that, and then we'll see what else is coming towards you. Now, the first two cards that we have on the table underneath victory and better than you can imagine is the World and the Ten of Wands. Now, with the World, you'll see where you're going to be placed. You'll see how you're going to feel. It's all shown in this beautiful card. Feeling light, successful, happy, without all those worries that have been accompanying you for so long. There is something right here that it's completing you, an achievement, potentially traveling. Ten of Wands and the World definitely could be talking about you traveling somewhere, someone traveling towards you, moving places, making something official. There is a sense of belonging in a relationship or in a work environment, in your own home. And I just see you here creating the world around you, which is the reflection of the world inside of you, what you feel. You know, when you think about a house you want to be in, the very layout, the very style, the furniture, everything, it's often a reflection of who we are inside. If we're a warm person, warm people, or more modern and more futuristic, if you want to put it that way, there is here something you're building around you, which will feel the perfect match with who you are inside, people-wise as well, you know, your friends, your partners. And it's going to make you feel free. It's going to make you feel good and optimistic about what else you can achieve right here, okay? Beautiful completion, feeling loved, feeling grateful, and having a career path that is very fulfilling as well. And we see it right here. It's very interesting because when I was talking about the You're About to Shine card, I was actually thinking about the Queen of Wands. And this is the card of somebody who shines, somebody at the center of the attention, someone on a stage, whether it is a performance stage or just being put on a pedestal by someone who loves you, someone who adores you, who sees you as this goddess or god, and they cannot stop thinking about you. Leo, this person cannot stop thinking about you. And it's unexpected in a way. Unexpected because you didn't think that could actually happen, but you've been wanting to manifest this 100%. And I see you right here working hard for it, building that world, that empire with the emperor, and really going for this. You should be very proud of yourself because it's not easy to persevere when you're going through failure and even after making mistakes. Sometimes it's easier to give up and be like, this can't be right. This can't be for me. It's just too much. And so what we see is that you are on the right path and you are going to manifest through shining your light. You need to put yourself out there. You need to believe it. You need to take those steps, and then slowly it will actually transform into this beautiful outcome. Only if you get out of your head though, okay? I know we talk about this often, but it's important to see yourself as worthy. And overall, understanding that you have everything you need to manifest this. You know, Master Manifestor, obviously we're talking about the magician there. And the magician is somebody who has all the tools. The only thing that they need to do is take action. That's why you have that get out of your head card, because if you're spending time in your head, you're not spending time out there taking action. It's absolutely clear. So work on your confidence, and also just let go of nonsense, whether it's coming from you or from other people. Love yourself, and the more you love yourself, the less nonsense you'll tolerate. If there is somebody here who's making you feel like crap, who's just not giving you what you deserve, what is important for you, just let them go. Never try to impress them. Never try too hard to make them like you. In fact, it doesn't matter if they like you or not. Be your best self, and you will attract the best people and the best opportunities for you. That's all you can aim for. And here we see it, Leo, with the Two of Cups. We clearly have something right here coming in, which is the answer to your prayer. This is what you have been longing for. A mutual attraction, partnership, a very close bond, a lot of respect. And it's happening in a way that maybe you're not expecting. That is the unexpected part of this. And it's true, life has a funny way of placing people together, placing you in situations and opportunities that you never thought possible, yet there you are. And there is this unknown gift. If someone is coming in right here, they're coming in with something that will really immediately make you realize what they're here for. Whether it's flowers, a note, a message, that it's immediately showing you their purpose. And that is also maybe something new to you. What, somebody who immediately tells me how they feel? They're not playing games. They're going straight to the point. That's crazy. Also work-wise, opportunity-wise, this is not something that's going to dance around the subject. Not at all. It's going to come in and be like, Leo, you are perfect for this. You are perfect for me. Not going to let you think that I have other options, other things. If it's a house, for example, you're trying to buy, they're not going to play around and be like, we have other offers. No, they're going to be like, this is for you. We're going to go with you. And it's going to feel really good, because it's going to allow you to move forward without fearing that to happen again, okay? So your main message today is get ready for a confirmation, for a beautiful validation to come in. It's going to feel good. Don't get in your own way, and take action. Do not just sit there waiting for a sign that this is not going to end up well. Take action. Why? Because it's all going to be perfect? No. There might be issues down the line, but it doesn't matter. You take action, you adjust what you need to adjust once you see what's actually happening around you, not once you start fearing something or predicting something. Live in the moment and look for confirmations, and you'll be able to handle anything that comes your way, Leo, especially considering what's coming your way, which is beautiful, okay? Now, let's get to part 2 of the reading, where we're going to look at the evolution of the situation in the future. What is this bringing to you in the near and distant future? How it's going to change the world around you? Because the world around you is changing from what we see right here. We're going to clarify some messages, and we're going to take a look at what you don't see coming, together with messages from your future self, okay? If you want to watch part 2, you can find the link down below in the description box for you. Also, if you need a personal reading with me, don't forget that every Monday morning and Wednesday morning, I select people who have watched part 2 of the video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. You can find more details in the description box for you. Now, stay tuned for the upcoming preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to part 2 of the reading, Leo. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the future energies is the 5 of Wands. And we also have the Chariot right here. We'll talk about it in a second. This card right here is telling us 2 different things. First of all, you're going to go from a place in which you felt often the need to prove yourself, to chase, to adjust to other people's expectations and needs, to a place instead where people are going to fight for you, compete for you. Once you get into this Queen of Wands energy, this is VIP energy. This is all the overall focus of the energies in your world are going to shift to you. As you see right here, the center of the world, okay? And so in automatic, all the opportunities, people, energies overall around you are going to want to connect with you, and they'll know that they have competition. It's like the script has been flipped, tables have been turned, and now everything that you had to go through, somebody else has to go through in order to get to you. The Five of Wands also talks about not wasting your time explaining yourself. You know, there's somebody here who potentially makes you feel as though you have to justify yourself and explain what you're doing, why you're doing it. But don't waste time with explanations, because at the end of the day, people only hear what they want to hear. And so why would you waste time like that, right? So you let go of that. Don't invest energy in that, because it's a failed investment. Now, let's just really quickly clarify before we get to the future of the situation, and let's see if we missed out on anything. Wow, you got such beautiful cards. You definitely have beautiful cards. And by the way, I didn't forget about this Chariot card. But first of all, Three of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune right in the very center of the reading. Important location for this card, by the way. And the Page of Pentacles. Here is your opportunity. Here is that good news that we were talking about. So what we're seeing right here